Radio. Welcome to Mission and Ministry Sylvester. I'm your number one host, guest, number one situation, number one heaven on earth. This is a kingdom Aquarian, telling you Aquarian simply goes on with an angel and creator and the accurate timekeepers. So indeed to fulfill and liberate, indeed it is a function of the true Lord and on the mission for such people, management, handling, creators, engineers. Is all I can say. Now I've been taking you through quite a number of sections where I have many things to show, but a few that we can pay for because I need really what I can tell that until you make this happen. What are you going to be telling people out there? So on this live, I just designed this. It's from my home design. It's a home plan I did right now, an estate for that matter, heaven on it. And just take a look at what? Just take a look at the form and the angle I'm watching or showing you what I'm saying. That my hand show you. You see, when you were trying to spoil our good works, it didn't really mean also that things were limited to the Spirit by the true Lord. However, whichever way they were also supposed to have it happen, that they were taking it through. Now, if you don't know who I am and you have sinned against us, the Lord indeed will show you, because at the end of the day, my work wouldn't fail. Why? Because I am telling you, I am the true creator with the creation and from the creator. So before you can say you are dealing with somebody in any way, you have to show. So I have this for 15 good main room, which every room here is what? A single situation you want to say is on its own single. So I'm just even taking you through that. Is a kind of what? Heaven, you see the design of a block that we cut out. This cutout shape is telling you what? The true looks of this home when you are on this side here. And every side of it is having what? V and the FV. So the FV, now let me take you through the corner way here. You see that right? I created it. And I'm taking you through what? The zoom of view. So if you want to see anything of any quality, they told you. I'm the one teaching freely. However, it's not for free. But to make it available, first what I can do, it's available. And you don't tell me I should do something for you, Dan. The Lord is the one who knows what we need. Who knows what the estate should look like. Who knows how the kingdom should be. And I'm telling you that I build this right now. You know what, Kevin? I'm on live. Live, right? Showing what I have to say indeed. It's of the Lord. Look at what I'm saying. So I'm working with a live feed that goes in and on. That only Sylvester BEKOE, you see alone doing all these things. That is the only truth. That is the only seed the Lord gave. So all that He needed is for prophetically that you were told on my channel. You see they prophesy and they tell you the Lord will guide. Yes, the same Lord, the same self. However, what you don't see is what is beyond you. Now, what is beyond you have been made also available. Come and support you. You say, oh, there is somebody in the church you attend. That person, do they do this? What have they done that you want to say? You testify. As you can see the side that is showing right now. This space square, I have created this mansion on. Let me take what? Let me take the roof off for you to see. But I wanted you to see what it feels and what it is in this form. The beauty of the works, the true art. What have you ever seen in the world before? That you do not honor the one with the glory. The one who built, you don't know him. Somebody else selling his works out there for you and rubbishing him. Have you ever seen a house or a home built like this? No, I'm showing you. I hope you can see. So we are now on the lens. We are using lens. The radio is able to capture and to tell you what I'm doing. That on the field, my hand like this. You see how small it will look in the very world when the Lord or an archangel say he covers something. How big it is, it's just like a small thing in his hand. Now watch carefully. So that I show you that 15 main what? 15 main rooms. That room, each of these 15 rooms, each indeed is what? Is a self-apartment or apartment self-contained. In this, whereas we have seen it three things, but just one thing made it three things. And we are not talking about how people understand what they say three things. Now let's go off the roof. Let's say the roof off, so that you will know if I'm doing so well as the Lord wants to show you. That you want to look at it closely. But I want you to also see that I made it possible that we may see things that I was doing even with a cell phone. At least I would have used a cell phone the having one the quad core, the flash core duo, and that is a quad flash and quad processor. You don't know what it is. And things I operate with is a special number and code. That's why whatever I use, indeed it is. So a home built with a reserve is this pool. Having what? Just this alone is more than that. Are you looking at a place called probably garage? And I told you the age, that is garage, which is what? The gar age. So the age and then the what? The gar. So the gar is the GAR. And then the den, which is also what? The garden, which is the same gar age. They are telling you what, the one who was in the Garden of Eden, they are saying his age again, what you are saying garage. That's another dimension, another kingdom you have to build this. So let's take the roof off and I'll show you. Every other thing that you need here. This, I want to show you something right from here. You see the form that we are seeing with the cursor or the hand. So we'll say let the hand that creates. You see this section, this angle. You see that point. I want to show you. That's another section projecting to the top. That should have been what? Another what? Story on it. So on the other story is where we cut out and make this design for the roof. So what it feels like, before you can make this roof or this kind of design, until you take the form, how I created it. You see that when I stand like this, the house here is one. When I stand like this, the house here is another one. And then the whole side here, let me now use my own hand. The side here to the side is another. And you are seeing that side here as in the form as what? Temple. Having what? Step 1, step 2 to the top, step 3. Step 1, step 2 to the top 3. So that 3 side here, 3 here. And then to the side here, that makes it 1 place. But I don't think that's all until I show you. So you are seeing this part as if it's a leg of a human, a leg of another human, and then the hand here, and then also the hand here. However, having what? A belly. So that you are seeing a human being created also with what? Home like this. Who can do this? And this also show you the P, the 0, then every number, the 1, the 0, whatever. You are seeing it. The same thing here also is the reserve, the garden. So this side is for multi-purpose. However, there's a vast land you cannot say we are failing something out. This is a whole beauty you have never seen on it. So I'm just making sure that with the audio that we try to illustrate, and now we want to say with the same person, I'm trying to get you what you need, what you want. What do you want? Let the Lord show. So this is it. So let's outdoor what is inside to show you how I made it. That when I take the roof off, you are going to see the flow. So let's see the flow. So I want to do that just for you to know. So I'm taking that off. So I've clicked on a key here. I want to just say, I am the one who is ready to teach, to guide. With what? The impossible. It means whichever way we are going to make it, nobody knows. But once I get to that level, then we are getting the answers given. So I build this. I created this right now. Now, before you are able to make such things to understand what I'm saying, unless you have also schooled, or unless somebody tells you through, like if you're a professor and I'm beginning to teach something you have never seen before, but when you see the dimensions, you understand because you already have architectures, a school of engineering, all of that showing. You see that? Let's show you this. You see that there are dimensions with it. It is a system and application that you have to build. Like I can design from the coral like this, then we send it to the printing stage where I told you. Everything here have been made. That this is the washroom, multi-purpose, multi-function. Washroom and then the main room is this. And every one of them, like this side is 15 as you see. So 15 by what? 15 by what? That you want to know. Let's say this side through is what? 18. And when you divide a portion, look, everything is given. So I don't even have to mention it. It is just for you to know what dimension made the whole square. They are the same size of the what? The room that I choose. Look, whatever size it is in this is the same as what? This one here. Is the same in. But how I divide it is what you are seeing now as what? Maybe you're trying to see it like different form. You see that the same arrangement here is a block I lay. All this is a block. And the lines you are seeing is like the mortar in the gap of blocks. Then that is the vertical side of it, which you are seeing stand erect to this side, is what? The mortar you are seeing. And which you want to say vertical. And when you see the row is also as well the same with mortar on what? The water or block you lay. Chalking and then laying. Fixing and what? Bonding. That's where the bonding takes place. Just look at what you're saying. If I take any angle of this, any dimension, it will show a different dimension. Of the same mansion on earth. Watch carefully. So every side of it, we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and what? 15. This is also a part of the room. This. So this is 15. But the main side here is 14. That makes what? 5. Plus what? 1. Here is 6. And look at the side of this where we are showing what? Path even that go through here. But you think it's just common to say what I did? Unless I show you what design made it. It's my own work that had to make all this thing work. So what I implement here is for the one who made the software to agree with what they want to use it. However, if the one who made the software didn't take you, you can't know it. That's why they say only angels shall take you through. So we have it like that, they say. So 14 things at the side here, and then 1 here making it 15. And that every side here also is a single what? Is an apartment self-contained for itself. And that I show you. How many gates? And this whole thing that you are seeing, or this mansion or heaven that you are seeing on earth here, is just 3 things. This is what? These 2 sides here, they are 1 thing. This 1, 2, 3 side here also is 1 thing. You trust it. And the side that divides this side here also making it what? Making it possible to see the other thing. So from this 1 step, 2 step, 1 step, 2 step, they have what? Something you think is what? 1. But that at the flow level, look at what will happen. Let's put a flow there. I want to put a flow. Let's flow the top. So when we flow it, you are going to see it like this. I'll be saying, you are now seeing the form. The form under what? Underneath. This is the true form of it. But it's just like a cutout shape you are going to see if you are not the one who create. And then you see the gap here. That divide that indeed. This is what? 3 things. Now before you see the 3 things really dividing here, I'll have to show you where the 3 things come until we are projecting the roof. So in order to build a 2, 3, 10 story with this one same thing, this is how it's going to be. That you build what is underneath the base also on the same year. Do you understand what I'm saying? That it continues to that which I'm saying. But that we are using what? 1 story or 2 story to build what? To build 1 thing. Watch carefully. Now let's put a roof on. Let's put a roof on. So we're going to put a roof on now. So the roof, I have to say, is on. Watch out. So this is the roof. Watch carefully. Now you see what I was saying. At the floor level, there's 1 block room or 1 side here to the other side, which I counted. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And probably, I told you already before you got there. And that you are seeing beautifully what I'm saying. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me see. So at the base front part here, we have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That makes what? 1 part here, 1 part here, and the other half. So there are 3 things. So let's put a roof. Let's put a flow. That in order to build continuous with a flow, you have to put a flow on. Then you build the same thing that you are seeing down there on. Then we want to, at this point, roof. With what? The strategy of what? Having it as what? 2 story. Now what? Or 1 story on. So here, that you are seeing at the level of flow, we have this projection that made the divider. So at this section before, you are seeing the true divider of what made 3 things. What are we seeing as 3 things? Let's watch. Look at the cable or the color here. Look at it. You see that, right? You see in between here. This part. There's somebody there, right? Or I haven't shown you the human being there. That's where it began the creation. So I started the creation beginning right from that place. So here, you are watching that every arrow or angle showing where the arrow is pointing to is showing that the slope is towards that direction. To which angle it is, that's what angle the flow or the slope of the iron, the roofing is showing. To what yeah, I hope you get what I'm saying. So in this, where you are now seeing the divider, of 1 here. So this side half is 1. You have a block that looks like this. Then this side half also is what? A block that also looks like what? This. Like a hammer or like a pencil or like an L, having different form. Then you see the true what? Shape, curve, and roof type that cut itself what? From this angle, beginning to project to the top here until they get to the level here that they want to stop. So I stop at this point to show what level the roof even goes. And that is why you see it dividing, and then you see the truth. And then the steep side of here. How we can see that? And gate, how many gates are shown here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 gates shown here. So let's take a look at these things. Now, it's good that I'm showing this. Yes, I'm showing it. But I wanted to make sure we get a whole thing or the wealth on earth. So you take, command any unclean spirit out of the whole of this world. Take any good thing out of the whole of this world. You see that is beautiful when you see it. Now, let's go on. Let's show something. Let's go around it. If indeed it is something we are working on, that is available, and I just finished it right now. So I'm going around it. How we can see it? Okay. So the angle. Yeah, then you are seeing it in this angle. There you are seeing 2 gates here, 1 here, 1 here, so 1 on 1. And you can look at where it's projecting. How do you see it? So when you are seeing it at this angle, you see that at this you are seeing a different dimension. You are seeing what? A different dimension. And that you are looking at what vision it is. When you were to say a human being or whatever, to say that everything is showing. And look at the roof type. The form or the shape this home or house take, that's how you see the carved out point, which looks more like, maybe look at the details. How you can see the projections on it. The part that is cornered, like down here, is a gutter towards down. The part that is an angle like a triangle pointing, that's a part that shoot up to this side. So until I take you around or until I show you how I build it, you can never say you know what I've done here. You see this side, look at the side here. You see the side here. So until you come to this side, you never know how this side is also like. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't have to have anybody prove it that we have made it, and you have to learn that I've made it like this. In agreement with myself. Anybody that insults us in the name of religion or any God or Jesus, that person is a crazy person which is not a part. Of course, I don't agree with what you are saying. But what they say you agree with in the building, like a mason, like a furniture, like an engineer, like architecture, like a creator, like an inventor, like what? Manufacturer, everything. Like a farmer, everything like a heavenly or the greatest. This is showing right now. Now watch again. So let's take a roof off so that we'll look at what I'm saying. Let's take it off so that you understand what I'm saying at a level like this. So at a roof taken off, you see the dimension or the angle. You are seeing it, right? Let's bring it closer to the view. I hope I'm using the time well, and that you are also learning that for you to have such things, nobody taught us what I have to do. Nobody has ever taught what I'm doing. Of course, where? Which school? Heaven, until you came from heaven. Because I'm showing what we've not done before, that I just have to put a thing here, and then it is working truth. Do you understand what I've shown here now? Look at it well. Just look at that. Look at the angle I'm shooting it. Do you see it? You see the shape and forms that it holds? It holds it. So you'll be very powerful in understanding, because you can't do any understanding without the supernatural force of the Lord. That's why what I can do is just for me to come with the app, or they should just create the app, and I'm showing what the use of the app can do with my things that nobody has ever seen in the world. Do you see what it is? This is the floor of the inside. Maybe you want to see what I'm saying, how it looks. You see various things that I did. So indeed, you were just supposed to have what? Agreement to say you create along with the Lord, and that anything that comes in the name of the Lord or to this world or from light, like application, then we are using it. Because what would bring about this very work is in the Lord truth. the real truth. That you cannot say somebody is better than what I'm showing. I hope you can see what I'm showing. Myself, my hand, that can block it to show that I'm the one creating it. However, when I take my hand up, you are seeing the size of the whole house. So let me put the roof on and maybe we can show some other things. Now put it on. So it needs, when we flow it, for continuity or for roofing level, we are saying it has to look like this if you understand the flow level is this. The level of ground. So let's put the roof on. So the roof is on. You want to look at it? Yes. So this is the roof. So to see every dimension how things have been created here, wow. Unless I show you how the projections. So the projection at the top determines how the roof level have also been. How you cut the lintels. How we can see now the arc. Look at the curvature. Like you can say you make a clay work. For the clay, or you carve a surface with this form, then that's how the rooftop is going to be. How we can see it now? The texture like interlacing network, like you see it, like from this angle to this, then to this, then to this, then to this, then what? To this, then what? You see it like that. Then watch carefully, like I'm just showing you, from this side to this, and from this to this, and from this to this, and then from this side you are seeing it, and from this side you are seeing that. That is the thing that made the projections. And from this to this, and from this to this, and from this to this, and from this side to this, which makes what? This side going down, carving down, to this tip also down again, and from this side to the top, where it agrees onto this side. It is a whole dimension that you really need. You see where the pointing of this side is? Where this one breaks from this. This side breaking. Watch carefully. This side breaking of this because they are not the same. This one is coming from a different angle to meet here. That's just to show. Look at the things that I'm showing, the deep details. How we say it? And this to this to this. So it's a whole house that you want to say it involves so much. That is simple only when you see the way I've done it. And you see this angle, you know, this side is showing what? This point to this top, steep down again, to this horizontal, to the level here. That will show you how or what is pointing. And you see the divider. You see what is dividing it. Now you are able to what? Make what you can, or the Ameris. You just look truly how it is. So a land not sown, which is virgin, only archangels and virgins can build on it. So that indeed, the Lord that made it in the difficult situation, casting it, raising it, sowing seed, weeding, raising somebody, whichever dimension, that's it. And I told you that the pointing of the arrow on it is showing the angle or the direction you should build the roof. That's how it is. So the many dimensions of the arrow or many directions of the arrow is simply to show what? How it is roofed. Alright, so let's take out the roof. Roll. No, that's probably okay. So spin. Let's spin it. So in a different angle, look at it. You see that from this, we are having another angle, which is what? Dimension. So any move we made from a different angle, we got a different dimension. It's a whole new dimension. Just watch carefully. Look at the design that we have. You see that, right? That's the whole new thing. So if you don't really focus or truly learn from that which you think you reject, my truth is beyond anybody on this earth. However, I don't have anything just talking or just saying it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I am building. Look at this angle here. Look at the side here. Maybe let's take a look at down, or take the roof off. So taking the roof off, do you really see the different form? You see a different design. You see how inside it. You see what it is over here. So until the Lord define it, until the Lord truly define it, are we getting it? So that I'm the one you have to support to bring the good thing that is there we should learn out. What is the Ghana education doing? What is the USA education doing? All these things, they say it should come from the true working of the Lord. So that when you have anything built, it is in the truth purity. No blood altar. No idol of somebody. I'm the one who don't agree with it. That's why I prove my work. I don't have to agree with any of them to prove what I'm saying. Because out of that, they told you it's very single person. That I told you it is. That made it. However, the support that may come from people is where you did a wise thing and we will mention you. And I don't just take anybody to be a support to this way if you are not appointed and approved by the Lord. The Lord cannot let you, or the Lord cannot let you do this if you are not going to profit or benefit from that. That's why you are joking. You are playing. What can you do than see somebody and say, how did you do it? How did you go about that? It's very simple, but that nobody can do. And the simplest thing is you see it built. Look at it. Because you only need it. I'm not a person going about deceiving people. Because even with deceit, you will see it physical. I'll reveal what it says, deceit. That the word deceit is what? The ghosts are the one preventing you from what? Seeing the great one who is the truth. Like they told you what? In Psalm 82, verse 5. Psalm 11, verse 3. What do I tell you? Oh, let's go on internet. Let's go watch it. We'll take a break where we have put the roof on. No, let's go to the side angle. Look at it. So we are going to look at this angle. I hope you are seeing tilting and then not that we just work or something. So we are working in every dimension right now. I hope you can see the form. And you see the gate and the door. I told you the window is invisible. The window is invisible. That's the healing for this home. The window is supposed to be invisible. It means that how you are seeing it, that's how the window should be. So that you won't be telling us that a home that is like this, how do you need it? Invisible. If you don't know what is invisible, I created it and I'm telling you the window should be invisible. That's why you are not seeing window, but there's window. Once you see the door or the size of the door, so you know the portion where there should be window. Or I'm telling you, simply that one should be invisible. Are we seeing every side of it? Is it a home or a place? You can have every good. When the maize call you, this is the way the land or the field will build the maize. This is the work of the maize also. Put the roof on small again. Let's see the dimension here. We are going to roof. We are roofing. Roof is on. Yes. What's there? So this is the only truth revealed. How we can see that? I'm not the one who came to put my work on somebody's work. How many get you have? I told you every side of it is a front view. A place or a world you have never seen. Is this that is divergent or convergent to one thing, that's the world, universe. So this is the home of universe. Universe on the earth. Universe on earth or metaverse or the slide area. That way you hear the word sly, you think that somebody should be lying. Then they call somebody sly and he doesn't lie and you lie. This house, I don't build it. Or I made my thing available. Making all these things minus it, that we take the world out of the whole of the world. Are you seeing it? That every side, which angle are we tilt or how that we tend to, that you didn't see front elevation? It means that every side of the home elevates the what? The heaven on earth. Do you understand it? Yes. That I have to nail the truth. The color and things here, that's exactly what it should be. That's exactly what it is. So I can put it in different colors. Yeah, the colors will show you. And many other colors. So what did I mention? We are going to go for what? We are going to go for something. Just a break. Let me show you something. In the darkness like this, you don't own it. But when there is light, you see what is built in the darkness. You get it? So I'm just not supposed to show what somebody is showing you. Because we didn't go to the same school. I'm a virgin, so virgin school is different from any other person. That's the only thing I can say. That I'm using the things live, and somebody is also going about deceiving. That is somebody else doing it. I don't think I stand anywhere to lose a battle when I'm the truth, working my truth out. Is that correct? And I told you, anybody that creates something will only ask a wise person what we say is correct. Do we have to paint the house of any other color on this ground there? Let me show you. I wanted to take that scripture, but that's all right. Yeah, that's all right. We'll do that. So I'm using the app well. So I'm not a curse to the one who created what? The software. I'm not a curse, or I'm not a distraction, or I'm not the one misinterpreting what they've called or what is mentioned here. Isn't that right? Isn't it correct? So like you see the size here. Look at the room size. All right, so we get in it. We go to the internet here, and I don't really want to have this the way they did it. So we are on the internet, but let's try something out here. So something is loading up. They're cycling. So this is cycling, and the cyclone. They are the one working. Come on, myself out of the cyclone in Uncle Israel. Because if I don't want to go there, I show you what I'm doing. So you realize that this side angle is what? Measuring 18 from this end roof to this end. That's what the size. That is supposed to be what I'm saying. You say that they are doing things which I don't think they have to do that. Yeah, the system. So I needed a system that should be working immediately. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like I don't have to have something change something without my knowledge. Without my notice. If not, look, even it is getting late and just right now, it has become light again. Because what I'm doing, it has never happened on earth anywhere before. To have myself like this, do what I'm doing, and I'm just telling you. And the SYLVESTER who came to do verifying spirit and work like this. What you didn't know is this. At a point you don't know. So the size, look at it though. The size, let me take the roof off because we need to look at something right now. There's something I need to do so that we understand on the side here. On the side here, look, I take the roof off so that we understand the size of the what? The washroom at this very angle. You see that it is 5. 5 what? 5 rating. Do you understand what I'm saying? That from the gate, or let's say from the door to the corner, have what? Have this form taken. In that small part, they have measured what? 5. And then the marking of what? The marking of, so that's what? The size of what? The washroom at this length. At this length. So we will take a look at the other dimension of the washroom when I turn it to the width. So we're going to have the width. So I'm going to be showing the width. Yeah, that's it. We're going to see the width. And look at the size where the block from the corner here, from this corner here to where, okay, let's say from corner here to corner here, 13 plus the 5 here will be what? So 5 plus 13 will be 18, which you probably will be looking at what? 90 or 18. So in reality, you have 18. 18 what? As I won't mention it because the number is showing. So look at it. That's 5 here. So we are looking at the sizes, the dimension. So myself saying it. So this side 5 and this side what? This side 13. Look at this side also. This side 5 to this side. So in the reality, you see they added it. So in reality it's what? 18. Like the 5 plus 13, which we did here. So you see that this side will give you the calculation. So this side we have 5 here plus 13, which is a total of what? This side, that is what? 18. That's where you minus 5 from, which is what? The 5 at this level where we have the 5 for what? For the washroom and things. There you get 13. The complete length measure is what? 18. The same as this. So when I show you here 13 and here as the washroom side, we tell you 5, that's it. So we got it. So look at it, like exactly this side. From this point to this point is what? 18. No divider. We have taken nothing out of it. There you get it. How we get it? That's exactly what it is. Now, for this side, we have had that measure or dimension. So let's tour also around that building, because we are taking what made the dimension work well. Look, from a little tilting to this side, that we have a different. I told you the P, the CD, the A, the AI. Look, everything, the 10, the 1, the 0. Can't you see it? Can't you see what they said nobody can do? How I can put this structure like this in real act? I hope you can see it from that distance, that only white people and their people and angels can truly understand such things. And I'm now beginning to tell, let's say, after that. So, at this point, let's take a look at this dimension. We have it. You know, look at this side. So let's look. We took that, this angle. So, we had this side here that made 18. And then the washroom taken out from this side, minus 5. So, minus 5, and we have remainder of 13. And then, on the other corner of it, the width of what the washroom is what? 8. So 8 by what? 5. Do you understand it? 8 by what? 8 by 5. That is the size of the washroom or anything that we are keeping in there. Out of this side, that is 18. And then the complete length, we are going to be looking at it. So let's take this complete side that we are taking. This is what? 23. So that makes what? 23. Oh, hold on. So that's what? 23. Watch carefully. 23 over there. Here. 23. The side here. The side here from this angle pointing to this angle pin. So that is 23 by what? 18. So we got now 23 by 18 size of what I'm saying. That is where we are now doing the dividing. Very well also. So in that, out of the 23, we had what? Minus what? That is 8 by 5. So 13, so we have, let's say, in reality we have what? 18 by 23. You understand it? And from 18 we have minus 5. And from 23 we have minus 8. For what? The special washroom, whatever we have there. That's all that the Lord can say that it is in it. Now let's go to the side here again. You see from this point we have it. Now let's see. Let's tilt it. Let's tilt it. But watch carefully what I'm saying. You see that the side here, the side like this. So this completely 18, 18, 18 is what? To say the vertical side arm, and then the horizontal is 23, 23, 23. So is the whole of what? Is a mighty giant or heaven of what? 18 by 23. That's why I mentioned what? What did you know? If that be enough, then you can imagine the size of the plot or what I'm saying. That we can make this as if it's little. So that any other thing can point out. So let's get it to the side here. Quickly. Now we have two-sided shown. So we have the two sides shown as it is in front. So you look at it also as if it's in the back here. The same size of what? The same size. We have all this. So like 18 by 18x 23 or 23x 18. That's what makes out the whole thing that we are dividing. So that, look at this time around. This time around, we have, let's say, out of the side here. Very interesting. Very, very interesting what I want to do. In this, you see the cut, there's a shape that runs through this. That makes what it is inside here is what? Is 6 to 9. Then 23 over 8. Do you understand what it is? Like like you want to say what I'm saying, unless you understand well. Like dividing this into 3. Let's say if we put 8, how many times would 8 go into this? But you'll be looking at the thing. The whole thing is simple, and the mansion is simple. But if you don't understand, you complicate it. It will be complication indeed for you. Like just doing the measure how I'm taking round. Then you look at how I divide it. When you minus the main part, the remainder will be these things you are seeing. If not, you will be giving yourself difficulties, statistics, that is wrong. How I made it is what I'm showing you how we do it. Don't come and ask me what's the measure for this and that. When I do the things here, we are just even simply telling you. This time you see it. You see at the part here, we have what? We have 15. And this side what? 8. And 8 plus 15 will give us what? I hope we get it. That's the 23, right? Or we are not getting it. That's 23. So the variation of what the things, maybe it won't be a problem. You just have to have two sides working, and the other things that you are looking for, this thing will be automatically given. When you made a main decision, let's say when you do the dimension taking, how I show you. That's what I show you what 18x 20 what 23. That's it. Then the thing that divided is now what? Minus 5 from 13. Minus 5 from 18. And then minus 8 from 23. That makes what? That makes the dimensions for how do you call it? For the washroom, like it's for multi-purpose. You know, it's many things that we can mention there. It's not only for washroom. It's not for washroom. Like I'm just telling you. It's for that which you can do in there. Because for many reasons I'm saying what I'm saying. There, you see, at the end of the day, we have everything created. Then the rest of the things will be what? Giving its own dimension. When you take a look at how I arrange it, the first block is important. So we take it as first block or where we build it first. That should be the plan. So just going around it, wow. And look at that. So you are getting what? Let's say if this side 23 plus 23, we're going to have what? 46 length. That is for two things here. However, it is every one of them I'm saying is what? The same size, round. Or the same size, blocks. Or shape heaven mansion. So that's MMSTV what? Showing dimensions of it. Radio, indeed, we can't forget it. You know, radio is doing this mightily, great, it's mighty. I don't have to show any other thing if we have to. Now let's put the roof on for you to look at what it is in this angle. Where we flow, you see that there's most beauty. There we put the roof on and the roof is ready. There you see how many gates. We are seeing at least this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. That I told you every side is a front view. Every side. And you can now see the design that will be on top of this. When you really follow how the design is to the top, this is very amazing. Look, amazement they call it. I told you this is a maze. We are not saying amazing like you think. The word maze is what we are saying amazing. So it's maze. That's why maze called. That's virgin calling. It's a spirit. We will speed up a little because I don't have to waste time. And then what were we saying? That the three things that will be showing. Look, from this side, 1, 2, 3. Then from this length to this end is what? 1, 2, 3. You say it, right? Can we say it? They have many things to show you. What a world. It's a very big world. So get through quickly. Let's go to the side. This side. Now watch at this angle. Watch carefully. Carefully watch it. Hold on to it. So do you see at this very dimension, when we go to an angle like this, we are having what? Another dimension, which a whole new design also for the same mansion on it. How we can see it? Oh, do we see that? Do we really see that? What a beauty in the world that nobody has ever seen like this. Where we got it? Yes, this is a miracle. So it's a miracle when I'm showing you. You see that? Can't you see it? Can't you see what I'm saying? Where does this means? Like somebody began to say that, and I'll say, what? This mission of Minister Sylvester, the same person with a tongue that is short, supernatural that create. That is, I've never eaten what you think should have given the best to this than nature, or the truth, or the vegetation. So you realize that when we talk of vegetation, few days we have mentioned vegetation, it has taken us to the level like this. That when you talk of vegetation, you are talking about forest, you are talking about how to learn to create, and military and how to build. This is everything that happened in one place, one world. However many worlds it is. No, what are you looking at? Isn't this too beautiful than you can say anybody can build on earth? Where did you even have the design or the plan? The plan is what we have seen with us. Everything shown. The whole plan and the building is this. That you don't have to have any sophistication or things somebody showing at that complexity. That's why they build some of them. You think they say the engineer build well. Why? You are seeing the plan. This is the plan. Look, on the plan is this square thing. Alright? That's the plan. So if you don't understand the square of this world, that's the plan. When you truly create on the plan, square given, that you know the measure for this to this, it's nothing here now. We will create on it, then you know how to now use the square. Do you get it? The way I understand that. So that if I want to paint any of the side here, any other color, we'll have to have it. But look at the uniform thing that we did. The ash and the American ash. No, are we on somebody's farm or we are in somebody's home, we are taking photo? Do you think I cannot do it? So I show you my building. If we should have it built, then you have to know. Look, every part of this side or plan is beyond what you are expecting. Now we'll be looking at a miracle in the very part here. You'll be amazed. Like it looks like you want to say, just let's go. Let's take the roof off. So I'm going to take the roof out. So I've been saying I'm available to make the things work. Don't say you are the one that say you should come and take my things away and I'm the one to teach. How? You would have lost. Because you need somebody who can create and interpret and show you how to do it. How it is hard sometimes in the school or what you think they say it is because there's no understanding. They are forcing you to understand that when you add this and this, it will give you this. That's no understanding. Understanding creates. So when we create that, we now look at what? We now look at the dimension that we're given. That's where you now follow the dimension that you create in the light. You can't say it. What again are we talking of? That whatever dimension you make is simple as such. Where I place something, that's what you have to look at. Now watch here. In the middle of this side, look, when you do whatever I'm saying, what you do, just following it, we'll create it like that. Look, there's something that you really want to talk about. That same thing here. Watch carefully. This thing you were looking at here, over here. You see that it is 8 to 10. Like, even I don't have to talk. They are showing the dimension here. When you take 8, this, they are telling you, we can divide it because it's for many functions. 8 to 10. Do you get it? Which give us the same word, 5 by 8 or 5x8 or as if 5 divided by 8. But at this point, it is what? It is as if what? It is as if we have, okay, that's getting well. Thank you. It's like we have what? I was just showing all of that. So this same 8 here made the length of this side. What you were looking at to be maybe small as 8x5 is the same length we have created here as a vacuum we are looking at. So you see that when I did something has been created in there, confiscating it. So what do you do? I want to show you what I haven't done here. So so I did it. So this now what I was doing. You see that when I just followed the simplest thing, it took that thing that was created in the out. So looking at it here, that is what? 8. Where we have what? 8 minus what? So they are saying what? 8 minus 10 or 10 minus 8 is the size that you have for this one here, which is what? Total of 18. And then the divider of this is what? 5, 8 or 8, 5. So 5 has been the main divider from this measure till we get to 8. So if you follow it like that, that we will go and have what? This kind of building the same way it is, exactly the way it is. And that, we'll look at another thing. We'll look at another thing. To say we have to say, we know it. There's a little what? A little twist and shift. So when you take a look at the dimension of where something has been placed, there you will get it as exactly as it is. You realize at this point, we have what? 11 minus 7. That is after doing the divider or positioning here, it will show you this. Do you understand that? It will show you that 11 minus 7, leaving also what? 11 dividing by what? 11x16. Where we say, talking about simple thing here, that 11 divider is what? Check it here now. The length of the whole thing, that we say what? Let's say from what we have in the side, like how it cut out this shape, and what it is here at this point, to this, from this side over there to this end, where we have this. There, you see it also move to that end. But to the end here, we are talking about what? You see that there are many things happening. The block and corners of things. So let me leave that side. As I've told you, you just have to have the way I've done it here. And where I place what? It's just simple. If not, when you look at many things, you won't be able to do that thing. So where I place a block, every block here represents also what? The room. That's what I'm saying. Where I draft it, the drafting showing this. Where have you ever seen a house that will be as solid and strong or firmly built like this? Where have you seen it? So that's what I can do with the little that you think I have. That is a prophecy of the word and the spirit. Now watch carefully how we draft in the gate. Let's tilt a little side. Let's put a roof on and see what happens. So in this form, you see what has been created. When we're on the floor, it will create this form. This is a block or cutout or whatever we carve out. That makes what? What is underneath. That we put a roof on, and let's see the roof. And then the roof is this. That we were showing you that. Let's move quickly. The clean ones. There we have this. So we have it. So this is where we have what? Several things you expect, but you have never seen it. Watch carefully. That is true. That if I have to have a house or a home to sleep in, then I have everything that the Lord and I we have done, or that we have dealt with. How they prophesy, I need a house. That is, oh, I need a house, I'm praying for a house. Then I create those things. So that if you are a builder and indeed you build a house for me, then whatever I'll be designing, that you may be building or developing, indeed you are making a wealth. Even that you cannot compare to giving a whole country or a nation for my good. Because whatever you have to say is a plan. The plan is what? What they have to buy. And then the builder, the one who constructs it. So in this case, the one who built it, there should be the same people with a plan. As you can see the curtain and the shadow of it, how the roof really indeed look like. Indeed, you need a form, the triangle, like you say that at this point, where you throw a straight line from this end to the end, it will be triangle throughout here. Triangle throughout. as we are seeing triangle at this corner. So where I place the house, I build it. So I have to say, I can't just work with paper or somebody thinking you have a degree. Your degree, let it show us the house. That we can build without having what somebody thinks it takes. Then I'm showing you the very dimension. Every tilting or rotating is giving us so much power. Look at the house. So much spirit. The home that you failed to build for us, we can build in it. Now you can stand the beauty. Because it is right before you finish work. What a beauty! Technology in the light. The light is the technology, and the Lord is the technology, having everything built. How we can see what is here? They are taking this angle 13, this angle 13, this angle 18. Why do you think 18? Because you have to see something here first. You see what I'm saying? Let's see, until you are seeing the other end. Let's tilt to that side. There you see if there was something left out. We want to look at that thing. So if they add that part we are not seeing, you will see it as what? As I'm saying. Now watch carefully. You see that now is 18. Do you realize that it's 18? Why do you think it's 18? The design part of this, we told you already that when we are taking this angle to this angle, it will be 18. So 18 minus what? 18 minus what we say, we have 5 and then 8. So the side that must subtract 18 is 8. The side that must subtract, no, you have to take it well. You know, we have the 18 and 23. So on the other end, where we are on the other side, that same thing is here, but it's in the opposite. So that's what I'm trying to say. So we don't even have to worry. When we have it from the other end, it's the same. Or we take this side first, then the other side will be opposite. Do you get it? And then we have it. So just watch carefully. So from this side, it is 18 throughout. Yes. And the other end is what? 23. So that 18, look at the side. What is here? The washroom and multiple other things. Where we have 5. So 5 from 18 is what? It will give us what? 13. Remaining 13 here. That's the side here. The same thing that we're trying to do to the other end. But how we fix it or how we place it is showing here. That 5 from 18 will be 13. And then 8 from 23 will have what? The other number opposite. So that's it. It's just like that. The whole complete capacity. Thank you. That when you have this side complete, let's say when you take the 18 from this, what will be remaining over there? Here we got like what? You are seeing here also like what? Like 15. Yes. It means that the 18 minus 3, just a little 3, was subtracted from this. So that we have remained what? 15. Just to cut this design or make a design here. That's what I'm saying. So the size of this, as for the size, the length of this side, let's watch carefully. If we want to look at what I was saying, take the roof off, and this is what we're saying. Do you see what I'm saying? We are just looking at things in the way it has been created before us. That I made it. Yes, that's the whole thing, 18. But to this side, the same 18 is here. But what we did will surprise you. Let's look at it. Like, when we did the creation, how I built it is why you are seeing what? This time around, this side will be longer, 18 to this, because that's the complete size that I use. But this part had to what? It means I built only 2 houses here. And this side, 3 houses. And this side, 4 houses. And this side, again, 3 houses. And the other end, 2 houses. And when you look at this length, we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Like this side, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the total length. And in the other end, yeah, so this side is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total 5 houses here. And then total what? Total houses also what? Built to this side will be what? You will see it like also 5, but it's 4. Because what? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. But this side is what? 5. 5. But where we end, the 5 is this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So an extension here is 4 houses. And then the other part that you think we should have made another house, we made it not a kind of what building completely to a room. But we made it what? We just ended here. It means how I arrange it is how we come out with all the designs and then the formula. So that this part won't be a part of what? The building until you make or finish the building. That when you finish the building, it will give you this shape that we are seeing here. Because you see there's a wall here. So look at what I was saying. So assuming I have built 3 houses here, like it will take the same dimension. But I made what out? 2 houses from this end, leaving a space here for a house. You see that if I had built a house, it would have given us 18, like the measure is right there. If let's say if I had built a room or like I did, it would have been this level. But I did it in a way that we leave it not to be a part of this. So from where the 18 measure to what? To this side is what? Minus what? Minus a little what? Of this giving us the size that we are seeing. Like look at the whole light of this, or the world in the 64 minus 3. So only the part that has been cut out from the main, they are showing you how we go around and we are getting it through. Do you get it? So any other thing is just like that. To know what dimension is from this side to this side. Look at this side also. Let me put the roof on so that now you look at what I'm saying here. So we're getting through. So let me put the roof on. As you see that we will have any other form, any dimension. So that's it. So look at the beauty, how we made it. What a world of a house. Now looking at it already is a house. That when you look at this point to this point, everything that made it a house. How we can see when you are on top of the roof here. You see how the design is up there. You see what design it is over there. It's a special roof that we have. So from the design to the top, they were built as one, but dividing it has now shown the rooftop now remains. So that's the rooftop that divides what we built from one thing to make it what? 3 things. That 3 things. Can you see that? So we are now saying we are standing here, like my house, or look at that beauty. And look at the fence that I put here. The fence that I put here. That shows that we are not joking, as you need in the light. What I'm saying, to understand well, is before you, how I created it before you. I'm creating it before you, that we may just take a measure, and then you draw it, and then you come out with it. That's what we can say. So from this corner to this corner, they are telling us 50 minus 8. Why is the 8? The 8 will be what? Look at this projection. The 8 will be what? This side, there's a portion that overlaps from this side into that part. However, the design from this to this end, you just even need what? The length from this side to this side, the length from this side to this side, and the length from this side to this side, minus what? Let's say even anybody that is learned will understand what I'm saying. You see that this side to this side, look, it's 42. From this angle to this angle, it is what? They are telling you what? 42 minus 4 square. That's what we are saying here. Or just simply saying 42 square, like diagonal. From this point to this point is the main length. That is what the 42 point, or like 42 minus 4. Then you have this side, 16 minus 8. That from this corner to this corner, they are telling you what measure you should have. Then 1 divided in what? 1 that is 1 divided x 16. This is what we're saying to make the well simple. And look again what we're saying. Just watch carefully. So most of this thing I'm using a simple term that makes it what? Just look at carefully what I'm saying. Have I in this day today make sure we've used the time available to create what nobody has ever seen before? So it will be live as live as I'm doing it, also on my what? Channel. And it's on my channel I'm doing it. So if you fail to note, then that's what you have to say, isn't it? So I'm just doing a bit of adjustments. So we're looking at what? Now look at what I'm saying. This shape or length from this point here to this end, that is what? 108 minus 7. 108 minus 7. And that also go for 3 over 16. 3 over 16. I just show you that. That, you see the whole block here form a design part of the house. Yes. Now you understand that design couldn't just come out where you think you build a house. We are telling you how it is. How it is and what it presents or portrays. And that is it. So to say, we stand here, we have the measure, which is what? 108 minus 7, and to what? 3 over 16. Then you now have the cutoff point here. Look, here. Then, now we have the length of what? From this corner here to this end is what? 64 minus 3, to what? 5 over 8. It means that the same thing that I did here, when it's dividing it completely, the 5 by 8, 5 by 8, it's dividing everything that I have to do. It means that whatever it is here, the divider of this is what? 5 and then 8. That should give you what? The accuracy of what creation I have to say it is. Okay, take this. That from this corner we are also saying, from this corner here to this corner here, in the view like this, we have what? 42 minus 4. Like we did it the other way, where we saw it. That from the gap or from the distance from this in cutting here to the wall corner here, they are telling you 50 minus 8. That's what I'm saying. That way we have it also from this side from the other angle. And we did what? And we got 16 minus 8. And we have to what? 1 over 16. There is something here I have to show you, that this one, inside here, this inner part, is what? The length of what? 55 minus 2. So it means that the 55 length minus 2, that leaves the design in there. That means from, I'm talking about from this point, this corner here, to this corner here. That's what we had. So that's how we finished before we are getting the dimensions. So we have built, we have created so this is why we create the house, or we create the heaven before giving dimensions, so that the dimension now define it. That when you take the dimension, you are now getting what? This same house or this same mansion. However, I didn't follow any dimension before I created it, but I've finished creating in a form that is what, like you take the size of what? Maybe you understand what I'm saying? That's it. But I have to compose them. After composing them, we now know the differences. So this is the difference and the dividing. Look at it in the arcs like this. Just watch carefully. Look at what it looks like. Look at it in the view, like the distance view. You watch that carefully. That's what it is that you want to really know. So we're looking at this side here, this one, that from the other end to this end, and we're supposed to have what? That we're saying from this end, let's say this corner here, to the other end, where it really, you want to say, we made it from the other way. You know, I told there are wall overlapping. Here it is wall overlapping. Look at the design here. You see what it is? They are wall overlapping. You understand what I'm saying? Like bypassing, or X path, or parallel. But they are. This one have a cutting point out edge. This one have a pointing inside what? Cut off. You want to see the space in there? Let's find out. Like the gap here. I just did it. Watch carefully. There's a gap. You see that? That's a path that goes out. Maybe you want to see it right. Look at it. This is what I did. So it's a path that comes through, that you walk through this to the other end, and from the other end to this side. That's what I'm saying. That this side alone, this one, it is what? 85 minus what? 85 minus 1, like it's in there like that. 85 minus 1. So 85 minus 1 to 1 over 4. Yeah, that's it. Like we also did it here. That this side is what? This side continues to be the 64, as I told you. 64 what? 64 minus 3, which we have what? The 5 divided what? 8. That means we are getting as the size of it. So look at it in the view. In the view like this, watch. Look at what it looks like. Just look at what it feels like. So let's go to the level. Let's go to the level and see what it will be. I hope you can see it now. I hope you can see, if we go on the level, the part that is projecting. You see the level from this side to this side. Now you have to know how. Look at this. When we look at the main side like this. Now that we are looking at the main length for this to this point. Look at it. To the level we have what? 108 minus 7. Do you understand the 7? Where we show the other part. The measure they gave shows you what the extension. So this is the exact dimension for what we are seeing here. But however, we have the cut point here that make or leave a gap or a road. So indeed we have 108, and the 108 even what is the size of the what? The earth in what? In the sun. 108 times is the earth the size of what? The sun. So we have done it, and the minus 7 indeed is 7th generation. Look. Then we have what? 3 dividing what? 16, which is what? That's exactly what you should know. How to use this side here and this side here. Now we're going to look at something in the form I've done it. So when you follow it, you are just looking at what dimension is here. How we should put it. How we should build it. When you make the whole square thing, all other things, you will just be dividing and like you'll be measuring to that level to get to the level. And you now can stand here and you say, is that a house or what? You know, for many reasons. On the side here, you are going to see like, let's get to the side. Tilt to the side again. Yes, to this angle. Look at it. So to this effect, watch. Look at it. You're going to be seeing it like this. You see what I'm saying? At the angle like this. At this point, let me send it a little back and yeah, so we have to have it like this. Look at that. This is how the house is. So you see the house to be a special house from this angle. And you not know whether we are seeing, or you know, look at it. Then it builds you as if you are underground now. Do you see what it is? Are you seeing a house? You are seeing it more like a ship. Do you see that you are seeing it like warship? I hope you get it now. Maybe watch carefully again. You are seeing it more like a warship. But when it comes close, that's the way it comes close, you are seeing a war. That gives you what? In the art, how to show distance. Yeah, to show distance, let's say, if I want to show distance, then you see which side becomes. Let's drag it here. Uh-oh, hold on. So the measure is trying to change. Yeah, so I got it back. I got it in place, not back. So that's how we're going to be seeing it. We have few minutes to do this. Very well. So I did it to the level like this. You see that we now show you how it feels, or when you are seeing the heaven above, and then on earth, and then the level, or let's say land prepared, or the surface, the support, or the maize land, or the corn row for you. And on the corn road, or corn row, there you are seeing the beauty. Look at that. You are seeing a sheep like this, or special machine, or an ambush. So that this lays for you an ambush as well. Wow. So, yes, we have to have also this side, what it feels like or what it looks. And you are seeing the cloud that indeed we are building. All right, great. So, very well. Now, look at it from this angle. From this angle, I wish that we can, I'm showing it the way it should be. Some of these things, when I have to say, doing it live, you know what I'm saying? We'll do that later. If I have the right to do it, I'm doing it. So that's that. The excellent of the way. Like we were on the side here. Let's take the side here. What you should be looking at, look, you see that you are only seeing what? The gate and the door. You see how it is? It feels very different. From every angle that you see what I have said, it's every angle different. Look. 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 How we can see it now? That you are seeing the reality. In reality, that's the reality. Like get it out of the red purpose. Command the world out of the hole. And this again, look another way to have it. Just watch carefully what I'm doing. So that's, yes, in the view of this side showing that side, yeah, so when it's like this, you see what you're going to be seeing. You will see a different side, a different form of this home. And then you now see what? Another design. Another design. And you are seeing like also a mountain and things really, wow. Who can have this? And watch again. We are just leading the path to just say that's in it. So watch carefully again. If I get it to a point like this, we have changed and have to have it a very different look. And we continue to do it. And to the side here, we have another look. Look at it. Which side of this system you want to say? Even you can have one side showing in your home. In your home. In your city. Who can show this? Except the one who did it. They told you already. And we've gone to the system of every dimension of it. Now watch again. Look. Look at it. You see that when we get to the side here, it's another shape. It's another design. Look at it. Just watch carefully. What money can you have and say you can build this? Just watch the top here. Look at what it's showing there. You see that it's projecting up, and you are seeing another thing, and you see the side, and you see the side, and you see the gate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gate here now. You see that right? And they are all reflecting what? As milky color. And just getting here, let's go there. So let's get to the pool side. That's the reserve. Because the whole thing, it continues to change until we finish. Now watch carefully. So indeed, you will see like indeed the sheep. Look at it. Look at that. Like when you take a look at this side, you get what I'm saying? This side here, and this to the end. There we got it. So we want to take this. So I told you every side of it is a front view because the Lord made it. And standing here and watch through. Look at that place. So we are getting close to that. Let's take a close look. There's something I'll be showing here. So that's we go to the pool side. You get it? This is it. You can get it. And that every corner of this. And the special reason for the colors, and just watch carefully here, what is in the corner there. So, we have what? This side now. And then every move, every creation, look at the house there. Look at it. Just look at what it feels like at the top, at this angle, when we are on the other end. Look at what you are seeing. It changes the home again. It changes it. If well designed, it's already designed here and already built. Yours is to just watch and follow, and you are getting it done. Who has worked now? Is it the one who created it and built it? Or the one who is just building it and following somebody's philosophy? There you understand what it says, philosophy. I hope we get it. I hope we grab it. So we grab it. Then what again? Look at the dimensions. Dimensions of it showing different homes. Different acts of one place. That you can't have enough. And you cannot have enough. Look. Where we show you. So you see the gentleman in there. Or the gentle creator there. Yes, that's where it begins the creation. And look at this point. The design, there's a special design there. Do you now see what it is? Wow. Look at it here. Another angle. Look at it. Do you see that which I'm saying? Do we see it? Are we getting it? So what? So you couldn't come between myself and my Lord, and then you come and prove what? Which one you have that I don't even know. What are you saying? Even to say on the grass you grown also. What a beauty. Look. Are we seeing this beautifully? And I told you that the corner, that there's a special corner and divider of this side and this side. Do you say that which? And do you say that wishes? That is what we're saying. That I don't think I have to do anything wrong to chuckling at myself. When you are doing wrong thing, that's where I can do that. Something that won't profit us. So get to the side like this. So I want to look at how it will be in this very angle. Now watch again. Are we not having different design? Let's take it back a little. There we have a different design of a place. Look at it. Another kind of what? Another race that is on. So you didn't know that everything that we do is a part of the design race. Even how we can get this, let's see. Like, I'm just trying to get to, yeah, so that's it. So it is showing that we've had every reason. So to go up, 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 wow, what a world. And we can do this, fly over the roof of it. So beautiful. So in the beauty, I want to do something. Let's show this part like this now. Wow. Wow. So much beauty. So that's why we finish with a very sweet conversation, having more space in a place like this. And you are spoiling the whole country and say you are building. How? You are spoiling the land. Very well. This is why we end a live broadcast as Mission Administration is the only channel that came up from the war to show the world in advance.